What up, it's your Tiberius here. Now, one horror franchise that I've been dying to see come back has been another Friday the 13th movie. I mean, we're getting Michael Myers back, we're getting Chucky back, Candyman. We're getting all these IPs back except for good old Jason Voorhees, which, by the way, got this sucker at Spare Halloween. Yep, you can tell I'm a Chucky fan. And yeah, I mean, come on, good old Jason needs pretty much needs to come back. Now, of course, you guys don't really know much. There has been like a lawsuit about who wins the rights to the Friday the 13th rights. And according to Bloody Disgusting, we've been waiting 2 years now for an update on the next step in the Friday the 13th legal battle that has been raging on for several years now, and we finally have one today. But first, since it's been a minute, a brief recap on the situation. Ever since the judge ruled back in 2018 that Friday the 13th screenwriter Victor Miller is the sole owner of the original screenplay in the U.S. at least, Friday the 13th director Sean Cunningham has been working to have the decision reversed. The argument continues to be that Miller wrote the screenplay as a work for hire and therefore never should have been able to gain rights to the screenplay in the first place. While the trial judge had ruled that the rights go to Miller after all these years under the Copyright Act's termination rights, which allows authors to regain rights to work they signed over to a company. Cunningham and Horing were hoping that the Second Circuit Court of the Appeals will end up reversing the decision. The Second Circuit was tasked with deciding if Miller will keep the rights to the Fry screenplay as decided in 2018, or if they'll revert back to Cunningham slash Horing. Mind you, there'll still be a whole lot of work to before Jason can return to the screen. No matter the decision, but this one is a massive legal hurdle that needed to be resolved. The Hollywood Reporter's Eric Garner, who has been a constant source of information on this whole mess over the years, provides an update today, informing us that Victor Miller has now won the copyright termination appeal. In other words, the Second Circuit Court of Appeals have affirmed the district court's previous order, rejecting the argument and concluding that Miller was an independent contractor when he wrote the screenplay and is therefore entitled to authorship rights. Summary judgment has been awarded, therefore, to Victor Miller. As Eric explains, bearing any reversal before a fuller panel at the Second Circuit or a Supreme Court, Victor Miller will reclaim the domestic rights to the franchise, a big win for the attorney Mark Tuberhor, as he heads into an even bigger fight against Disney over Marvel characters. So, the lawyer that's also doing this Friday the 13th legal issue, he's also doing like the legal battle for Marvel rights. So, pretty cool right there. This is a huge next step in the process, but currently doesn't mean that Miller is now free to take on the franchise or do what ever he wants. For now, until virus deals are worked out behind the scenes, which will likely still take a long time. For stars, owning the original screenplay doesn't mean you own the character of Adele Jason Voorhees, as we know. So that means if we do get enough Friday the 13th, it's probably not going to be with grown up Jason. Because if you guys, spoiler for the original Friday the 13th, if you guys remember the original Friday the 13th, it was not Jason doing the killing. It was the mother. Like, Pamela Voorhees was doing the killing. And we only saw Jason as a child. So, if anything, maybe we could see Jason killing as a child, I'm guessing. Maybe that's it. Uh, and remember, Jason pretty much drowned because these dummy camp counselors kept doing the deeds when he was drowning. So they did not pay attention to him. So, yeah. But this is pretty huge legal issues, meaning that we could be getting another Friday the 13th, maybe not for a while though. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm hoping things get out soon rather than later, because I so much want to see Jason back on the big screen. I mean, we've had so many icon returning, such as Michael Myers. We had the likes of we're having Hellraiser returning. I think it's now time for Jason's return. I mean, there's been so many talks about Jason film. I mean, I'm not even joking. LeBron James actually was talked about producing a Friday the 13th film, but that never really came to fruition. So yeah, I'm hoping we get one soon, but I mean, it's great that the legal issues have been resolved now. Now Victor Miller has reclaimed the right, so that's pretty cool. But doesn't mean we're gonna be getting Friday the 13th film anytime soon. So yeah, I mean, hopefully, I mean, it's October. Hopefully, by the time this month, maybe we'll get more on Friday the 13th updates. But as of right now, this is pretty big news, meaning that there could be a good chance we could get a Friday the 13th film, but we'll see what happens in the future. Uh, like I said, if we do get another one, it probably won't fully be me, Jason, because he only reclaimed the rights to the original, not the sequels, which the sequels are most of the ones that do feature Jason in full action with the hockey mask and everything. So, yeah. Anyway, let me leave you guys. What are your thoughts on the news that the League of Battle, has pretty much all been resolved? Are you still hoping we get another Friday the 13th film? Have you ever been a fan of the franchise? And are you happy that this legal issue have been resolved? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Tim signing off.